back to my channel and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this cool toned glowy makeup for spring and summer. I felt like there's so many bronzy looks out there. I probably will end up doing one as well, but this is more of a cool tone. So if you're more of a cool tone gal and you want to still be glowy, but not gold yellowy glowy, not bronzy glowy, you want just kind of a cool tone glow, this one's for you guys. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I just wanna dance. I just wanna feel good. Hi guys, we're starting off with the brows for this video. I wanted to show you the brows because they're super simple. It's a brow that I've been doing a lot lately. I did brush them out later on in the video with like a brow mascara a little too much, so they kind of got a little more squared out than I wanted them to be, but with all that being said, this is just the way that I've been doing my brows lately. I'll brush them up, fill them in just a little bit, brush it out, then brush it down, fill them in a little bit, and then brush it back to the way my brows should be. And then I will just use a little bit of concealer right on the highlight of my brow, not around the entire brow. So kind of just a more simple and quick way to do your brows, but make them kind of look a little more put together. I'm moving on to foundation. This, you guys, has been my lifesaver. I use this all throughout vacation, and I will probably do a video for you on like my glowy makeup that I do kind of like when I'm traveling, just like my everyday makeup, and it's from Vita Liberata. It's just kind of like a glowy primer. And then I'm going a little overboard with this guy. I wanted to be super glowy. I'm trying out the Huda Beauty new Nymph highlighters. I kind of like them for the face more than I do for the body, so I'm just going to blend that all over my entire face. That was the lightest shade, by the way. And then I'm using the Cover FX blurring primer to fill in any pores, and I just focus that on the center of my head, the center of my face. For foundation, I'm using two shades from Too Faced of the Born This Way foundation. I'm just going to blend this out with a brush, and then I'm going to try out this sponge from Juno. It's kind of like a velvet sponge, I think that's how you say it, but I am just going to blend that all out, and it actually did work pretty well, the velvet sponge, if you were wondering. I'm using my NARS concealer in Custard to highlight all the areas of my face. This is my favorite concealer to use during the summertime, like when I'm super tan, so we're going to be using this a little bit more. Try to get away from the Shape Tape, even though I love Shape Tape. I love Shape Tape, don't get me wrong, I love Shape Tape, but summertime we need something more glowy and, you know, moisturizing. I'm using the new Iconic London Water Mist sprays throughout this video, so you'll see them a lot. I use both of the shades, Original and Glow. And then I'm using one of my favorite highlighters from Marc Jacobs. It's their liquid highlighter. I like to use this, you can use it underneath powder, on top of powder. It works so well either way. And then using the Huda Beauty powder, baking powder, to set my entire face. I do recommend that if you really want to be super glowy, use just a brush. Don't do what I did with the sponge, because I kind of messed it up underneath my eyes, but set with just a light like layer of powder. Then I sprayed a little bit more of the Iconic London spray, went on to bronzer. I'm using a cool tone bronzer from The Balm, and then I'm jumping into this beautiful Cover FX palette, and I'm using the illuminating shade right in the middle just to brighten up underneath my eyes, around my eyes, the T-zone area, any area that I need, that I want, and like highlighted. Then I'm using a blush from Charlotte Tilbury to warm up my cheeks. And then for highlighter, just using those pinky cool tone highlighters from that palette from Cover FX 2. Just putting this everywhere, all over my face, wherever I need it, kind of thing. And then I used the bronzer in the palette to just kind of give my eyes a little bit of color. When I do a bronzy look, I try to just not really put so much on my eyes, so I just use that. And then we're moving on to one of the new shades, actually from the Milk Makeup Collection. This is Herb, I believe, or Herb. This is one of their new colors or new shades in their brow. I call them brow mascaras, but they just call it the Kush Brow. So I use that on my brows, and then I'm just using a little bit more of the highlighter on my décolleté and chest and shoulders, and then we jump back to the eyes. I'm using the Monsieur Big Mascara from Lancome just to get some, you know, mascara on the eyeballs and whatnot. Fun fact, I like pulled out 2 of my eyelashes and left like a gap in between my right eye. I wasn't very happy about it, but what are you gonna do? So once I'm done with mascara, I'm gonna use this Cover FX. It's like kind of like a concealer, but like neutral pencil, like eyeliner. Just use it on the bottom waterline, and then I'm using this Neutrogena pencil to tight line on the top lash line, and then on both like the waterline of the top lash line and above it. And then I just use this small little brush from Omnia, the Omnia collection from Royal Langnickel. Use my code Julia to get yourself some money off. Just to kind of blur it out a little bit. And then we're using some more of those iconic London sprays. I use the Glow first all over, and then I'm using the original just on the areas where I really want to accentuate like a really good highlight. And then for the lips, I'm using a Buxom lip pencil and the beautiful, beautiful collection from Bare Minerals. These lipsticks are so soft and so amazing. I did do a swatch video on that, so make sure to go check that out. I topped everything off with a Chanel lip gloss, and this is the final glowy cool tone look. What you think? Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see any other glowy, bronzy, spring, summer types of looks, comment your ideas down below. I need some ideas. Give me them. Give me them. As always, make sure to subscribe to me right here in the center of the screen, and check out all of my other videos right here on the side. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.